Eerie noises, demonic whispers, or bone-chilling presence of ghosts shown in scary ghost videos captured live on camera will freak us out from our seats no matter where we are. So, to give you a spine-chilling experience of such deadly tales, we've decided to come up with 5 of the scariest videos found on the internet today. First up is a viewer video by Ana Garcia. It is one of the creepiest footage ever caught on a security camera. The footage clearly hints on a paranormal activity that happens around a well, abandoned years back as confirmed by locals. The well you see in this video is in a local district of Oracos, Peru. As cited by the locals, it has been haunted for an eternity. Everything seems okay when the security camera catches a man sitting next to a well. What we see in the next moment will surely send chills down your spine. The man's head unthreads from the body and started flying over the well, whereas in the same second, the body disappeared from the frame completely. We can even see a ghost-like figure peeking into the well from the backside. This scene is creepy as hell. Maybe Anna just saw a ghost in the cam footage. Or perhaps it's just the ugliest of camera glitches. Something that can rarely happen from a stable footage. Well, honestly, I don't know. So I'll leave it for you to decide. Let me know in the comments what you think. Here's another one among our real ghost videos that will certainly keep you restless at night. We've got the submission from Isaac, who claims to have witnessed something paranormal after collecting the footage of his uncle's security camera. Isaac's uncle claims that what made him venture into the yard was that he saw a suspicious black figure standing on the road. Now that's something that should not bother anyone. However, it all gets weird when the security camera records cars passing through the black figure. It's got to be something fishy. The cars went through it without noticing its presence, as if it were never really there. This is creepy as no one on the road could see it, but the camera has caught it. And it all gets terribly worse when this happens. As Isaac's uncle decides to go out to check on what's happening on the road, the black figure vanishes instantly. Uncle is shaken to the core. Maybe it's the ghost realizing that he has been seen, or perhaps it willingly wanted to be caught on the camera just to scare the residents. Whatever it is, I can't be so sure. What do you think? Is it truly something supernatural? Tell me in the comments below. Our next one is probably one of the scariest videos for a music performance. The footage comes from 12 years back, when a band in Veracruz, Mexico was closing in on their final performance. It was due to a band member moving out of town. Everything went nice and smooth on the day, but what left them surprised as hell was when the band decided to revisit their final performance. They went through the recording to relive their final performance as it was an emotional moment for everyone. So, they rewatched the video and noticed something that can't get any creepier. In the middle of the video, they could spot this ghostly figure standing behind the TV on the right. Surprisingly, if you watch the footage over and over, you will realize that this unknown figure is nowhere to be found around the TV. According to the band, this might be a ghost of their ex-band member who took her own life years back. So, perhaps it was her revisiting the band to bid a kind farewell. Well, even if that's true, it's certainly a creepy music footage. What do you think? Is it a ghost, or one among the made-up, scary ghost videos? Or just someone with ugly prosthetics trying so desperately to get the attention of viewers? Comment down below and share your thoughts on this. Next up is a cry for help. We can't move on with our list of scary ghost videos without including this episode from Dee's Dark Adventures. Dee herself is a YouTuber and explores sites that are known for being in the red spot for all things paranormal. For this episode, Dee decides to venture out into Beaver Creek State Park in Ohio, claimed as the most haunted park in Ohio. Beaver Creek is known for sightings of mysterious creatures and supernatural presence. Dee is entering the park in the middle of the night when she finds herself deep into the woods. She knows she's very close to the red spot, so she has got an EMF meter and a spirit app on her mobile to run this weird experiment. Dee wants to find out whether the tales told around Beaver Creek are actually true. To Dee's surprise, things take a bad turn as she decides to go on with her experiment.
Hopefully y'all can see me, I don't know. Right myself. Anyway, I've got the EMF detector and I'm gonna see if I can get anything to interact with that one. So I'm gonna try to do this. What the hell is that? Huh. Huh. What the hell? Guys, I was not even on, that wasn't even on the app. I don't know how that came out of my freaking phone.
Dee hears an eerie sound. She's felt as if there's someone close to where she's sitting. This freaks her out instantly. Now, Dee is not sure where the sound actually came from. Could it be from the phone's app, or was it an otherworldly creature? Dee thinks it's best to retreat. She starts trekking back to her car and leaves instantly. But what happens next is absolutely sinister.
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't want to be in here. I wanted to make a good video for you guys, but I don't know what the heck made that noise. It sounds like a dang wild cat, like a big cat, but we don't have big cats here. I don't feel good in this place, guys. I really don't know what to do. I really don't know where to go.
It terrifies Dee completely. All of a sudden, Dee hears a man yelling for help. Dee is shaken to the core. She can see flashlights approaching her. Dee thinks it's safe to venture out, so she decides to stay quiet and turn off the lights. Now, Dee hears the voice approaching her. She's scared to hell. She tries her best to not get noticed. Perhaps there's someone luring her out, so a response of any sort can be a life-threatening risk. What happens next will make your blood run cold.
Huh? I see a light over there. Help! No. Nope. There's a light, look at it. You can see it. Somebody's looking for me. This is not good. I think they're trying to lure me out. There's flashlights. I don't know if you guys can see them. I don't know what to do, guys. If I move, they're gonna hear me. Help me.
Now, Dee hears a call for help right next to her, and it's not a yell, but someone addressing her personally in a more serious and determined tone. This sends Dee off and running back into the woods, terrified. According to Dee, this was perhaps the scariest night of her work. She's still surprised to recall the presence of someone else right next to her. She says that's impossible at that hour of the night in Beaver Creek. Was it that Dee was close to a supernatural sighting? Or was it a ghost hunting for her? Or was it someone who tried to scare her off and do it ever so cleverly, just for fun? Tell me in the comments below. Have you ever been to Beaver Creek? Comment down and share your experience with us. Also, subscribe if you want to watch more of the true horror stories. The final one on our list is Project Fear. Project Fear is a YouTube channel started by none other than the creators of the popular TV series Destination Fear. The 4 team members, Alex, Chelsea, Dakota, and Tanner, have come up with another exciting series of investigating haunted locations. This time, the team has a plan to explore the old and abandoned Sweet Springs Sanatorium. Located in West Virginia, the sanatorium is claimed to be one of the most haunted places in the entire state. Interestingly, it's not their first visit. The team even remembers their exploration of the sanatorium 3 years back.
Did you know that you have passed away? What? Did you hear that moan? That was like a woman crying.
Please tell me that was on.
I have the chills. Did you know that you have passed away? What? Did you hear that moan?
Did you hear any of it, Chelsea?
This happened by close to my room. So I looked back and I'm like, why is Tanner over here? I was like,
That was a scream! I'm telling you. Dude, we need to get out of here.
Dude, this is demonic.
and I'm like, why is Tanner over here? I was like, this location literally scarred me.
Unexplained screams, eerie whispers, and sudden knocks on the door scared them to their core. Seeking a conclusion to their exploration, the team decides to revisit the sanatorium. Now, let's start here with a backstory. For those of you who are in West Virginia, you might just be familiar with it. Back in the 1940s, the sanatorium was occupied as a hospital to treat patients with tuberculosis. As unfortunate as it may sound, reports claim that more than 1,000 people died inside the walls of the sanatorium, and most of them were miserably buried without any marked graves. Later, the local authorities turned the sanatorium into a nursing home for the old and poor. However, it was eventually shut down completely in the 1990s, without the authorities citing any commendable reason. A place with a history like that shouldn't surprise any of us if visitors claim to have heard unexplained noises, eerie and loud screams, and most of them have even witnessed doors slamming shut on their own. And what is even more downright chilling is that some visitors claim to have witnessed supernatural apparitions, particularly of a woman dressed in white on the 3rd floor in the window of room 3007. The team of Project Fear begins their exploration by interviewing the manager of the sanatorium, Cindy. As they get through the interview, something terribly weird takes place.
So I have a question. So when doing the research, you talked about how you were like thrown down the stairs at one point.
I don't normally get pushed down the stairs. That's only happened one time, but it was bad enough. Like I told you, I had bruises.
You were like thrown down. It wasn't like a couple
It was
stairs.
like the push. I mean, I was expecting to be a human attacking me, and I found no one. So I drop all my equipment. I don't know what it looked like going down the stairs. Just
My God!
Okay. That was on the door, dude.
That was the loudest knock. This is in the middle of the day still.
That sounded like right next to my head.
During the interview, you can see Alex standing next to a door. Suddenly, we hear a loud bang on the door from the inside. It's creepy as hell. Everyone is now startled, and this is just in the middle of the day. Now, the team decides to investigate the building in the pitch darkness of the night. To provoke a supernatural response, Tanner decides to go all alone into the basement, whereas the rest of the team plans to explore the 3rd floor, known to be the deadliest spot in the entire building. No sooner than Tanner goes down, the team decides to record strange noises in room 3007 using an EVP digital recorder.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Dude, it said I remember Tanner.
Oh, I hear that.
It said I remember Tanner.
I heard yes, and then there's a pause.
Yep,
I remember something.
It's Tanner.
It says Tanner, dude.
Let me play it again just to verify.
We We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
I remember Tanner, dude.
I have the goosebumps, dude. It says yes. There's like a 1 second pause, and then it's a whispering, I remember Tanner.
Go for Tanner.
Right now,
I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to give you a warning.
we were doing digital recorder. Thing is here. Remembers you.
Debating about even like telling you this, but like at the end of the day, like it's a warning. Like we want you to know to be on like your toes.
What did I do?
When we end up meeting with you in a little bit,
I will show you the digital recorder, the EVP. It's freaky.
Okay, man. What the? I heard something.
yo, are you okay?
Can you do that again? What the f?
I thought I heard a voice, man.
Promise it's not us, dude. And we don't hear you right now on the 3rd floor.
It's not like the echo or anything.
I don't know what's happening, but let's go hit this part of the 3rd floor, and then we'll go to Tanner.
Dakota starts to call out a response directly using his EVP recorder. Later, the team intercedes with Tanner in the basement. There, they share the recording without any clue. Upon hearing his own name being pronounced by an unknown entity, Tanner is chilled to the core. Interestingly, Dakota never mentioned the names of any of his team members, but this response surely got everyone's blood running cold.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Oh, what do you hear? We didn't tell you what we heard yet.
We remember Tanner.
Yes! It
Dude!
says yes. I remember Tanner.
Do you remember us?
That is clear, dude.
Tanner is the creepiest part, because it's so clear.
As the night got darker, the team decided to split up, while Dakota decided to stay and record clear voices on the 3rd floor. Unsurprisingly, no one slept for even a minute. The episodes of unexplained noises and sudden bangs on the door went on throughout the night, alerting all members of the team. While Dakota was on the 3rd floor, his experience was not just entirely unique, but something that would scare you out of your wits.
Whoa! Hello? That sounded like a doorknob, like, rattling. I just heard you. Okay. I went down and explored to see if I could find, like, the source of that noise. I have no idea what it was. I looked in a bunch of rooms, but it literally could have came from any single door at any single... What the f***? That was a girl's high-pitched voice. Hello? I just was down there too. I was just down there. It literally could have came from any single door at any single... What the any single door at any single... What the Can you do that again? It makes sense to hear like a high-pitched female. Where I'm at right now, the lady in white on this floor. What the Holy that door just shut! That door just shut! That door at the very end of the hall just shut! I hope I've caught that on camera. No way. No way. Yeah, that door is shut. This door, I just watched with my eyes shut. There is no one.
Dakota tried his best to avoid sleep, as he was eager to spot the white woman in the window of 3007. He suddenly hears a female voice coming from the room. The distorted voice scares the life out of Dakota. And then, all of a sudden, he witnesses the door slamming shut in the hallway. Now, several hundreds of people in Project Fear's comment section believe that the door did not shut on its own. Well, I suggest you look closely and decide by yourself. Comment down below and let me know what you think. If you like this video, we recommend you watch more videos like this on our channel. There's a whole lot more content that can scare you out of your wits.